It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Last game for the Lakers, they ended up with a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. We'll get to see Ricky Rubio on the court tonight. The guy can be a magician with the basketball. One of the most exciting passers in the league. Guys both past and present. Who are some of the players who were the most fun to watch pass the basketball? Shaq?
Well, I played with one of them in Miami. Helped me get a championship. Jason White Chocolate Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school where another one went to school. Pistol Pete Maravich was also very fabulous. But last one, Ernie, Steve Nash. Played with him in Phoenix also, those three guys.
You reckon there were any times, Shaq, in practice that you got, you just didn't see a pass coming?
Oh, no.
Took it right in the nose? Oh, come on. I'm sure you did. Everybody's done that.
No, Ernie.
No. Not the answer I thought I'd get from him, Kenny.
Well, I hate to say this. You can't mention these two guys in the same name with Rubio, but Magic Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Magic Johnson is the guy. He's the guy who made the no-look pass.
Did you just mention Rubio and Magic on the same list?
I said I can't do that.
Okay, yeah. All right. I'm just making sure. Okay.
But Rubio's really good.
No, he's good.
But he's no Magic Johnson.
He's no Magic Johnson.
But he's pretty good.
Really good.
I'll leave it there.
And I'm with you on Pistol. He was the best.
He was the man.
It was great. That'll do it for us for here for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit, and a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded they were only down by one bucket.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks to Ye, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. And during this part of the season, a lot of lengthy road trips can be found for teams in the league. Clark, I would assume it's maybe sometimes hard to play at your best when you've been on the road for a long time.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, there's a galvanizing aspect to being on the road because it's just you and your teammates against the opponent. But when you're out on the road for a long time, things can get a little stale. You can become a little distracted. So it becomes very difficult, particularly for young teams, to work through the grind and adversity of being on the road. Veteran guys are used to it, but the young fellas often struggle with that.
There's the pick. Jacks up a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
First points of the night, and here we go.
Setting the tone early with the first bucket, and we're off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. There, the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Shepard in at the 3 slot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Shumpert following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And the pass to Baldwin. It's up a three. Another three for Cleveland.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nance a screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here's Baldwin. Last game with 30 points. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baldwin's got 5 points so far.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Out to the wing. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closer. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Baldwin. On the wing, Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Baldwin the pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Detroit.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Baldwin kicks to Love. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Shumpert. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. On the wing. And it's James missing.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now here's Nance, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. Lakers trail by 9, out left to the wing. Ball with a wide-open look, connects from three-point range. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game. To the middle. 3 on 3. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Shumpert. And the rejection by LeBron. Zubac, that's good. And here are the Cavaliers now. They lead by 4. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Well, I'll tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Shumpert, covered by LeBron, Zubac, and the rejection by Love. In the corner, it's James, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Cleveland.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Now here's Shumpert, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief as some retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. From outside, off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
LeBron outside. Out to Shumpert to the wing right side. Here's Baldwin. He's got 8. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 6. Nance outside. Now, here's Zubac. Here's Shepard. Misses off the left iron.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He did. It happened.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So both teams making some changes here. Mark, there are a lot of great rim protectors right now in the NBA.
Yeah, there sure are, and there are a couple, though, that stand out to me. Gobert and Whiteside. I mean, they are just like octopuses in their ability to hover around that rim and challenge and change and block shots. Those two guys really stand out to me.
Yeah.
I also think you've got to consider DeAndre Jordan, too. With his athleticism, he's become better as a rim protector in his last few years.
Right. Covington with it, and it's Howard picking him up. McGee screen on Howard. Here's Covington. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 13. Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Lakers head coach Luke Walton got his start as an NBA coach in Golden State as a top assistant. He said, looking back, he would have paid to coach under Steve Kerr with everything he's learned.
Wow, that's a high compliment from Walton. Kerr and Walton have very similar personalities, too. I mean, both are pretty even-keeled, low-key kind of guys. And when Kerr's back surgery sidelined him, Walton led the Warriors to the best start in NBA history. Pretty amazing.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does. I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Jackson. McGee a screen. Stevenson with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Stevenson dishes to Jackson. McGee a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. To the right side. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Baldwin's got 19 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Jackson passes to Stevenson. Back to Jackson. Covington kicks to Stevenson. Feeds it to McGee. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Ingram missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Lakers passing it around. McGee dishes to Covington. McGee sets the pick for Covington. Got a hand on it. Now Howard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect. You know, Dwight Howard wants an MVP caliber performer, but age and injuries now affecting him. Still, tremendous, I believe, at rebounding and defending the rim.
McGee a screen. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, the Lakers no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Right wing. Howard, the pass to Baldwin. And he dunks it down.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Jackson kicks to Stevenson. The fader. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
Here's Jackson, and that one drops. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The chosen one passes to Rubio. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Baldwin kicks to Howard. Takes the 13-footer. Pulls up on the wing. Baldwin can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Stevenson kicks to Covington. McGee sets the pick for Covington. That shot misses. Good D by Howard.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Curry's got his first points in this one. Here's Ingram. Hits it from three-point range.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
No good on the shot. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll return shortly. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
We've got the chosen one. Howard is out there with Noel. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Cleveland making a change here. Parker's checked in. Lakers trail by 14. Passes it to Covington. Back to Jackson. Lakers working the ball around now. Kicks it to Covington. From deep. That one misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Clark, when you look around the league today, is there a player that you watched and think, hey, yeah, that reminds me of how I used to play?
There are a number of guys that come to mind a little bit. Tobias Harris is an outstanding player, terrific young player and young man. Has a game similar to mine in that he's really versatile, does a lot of things well, not super flashy, but very productive. He comes to mind right off the top of my head currently.
Back to Jackson. Has to be. Dishes it to Covington. Fires the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Here's Parker with the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Lakers trail by 16. Jackson dishes to Covington. McGee a screen. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Parker against Jackson. Here's Howard. Rebound by JaVale McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jackson in the corner. They set the pick. The pass to B. McGee sets the pick for Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Noel passes to Parker. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Lakers trail by 11. Covington with it. He has 5. Jackson drives in.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the rejection by Zubac. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. B. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Jackson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
There's the dish to LeBron. And the 3 ball is good. LeBron's got 5.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And the Lakers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Noel. Love with the screen for James. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
For 3, Caldwell Pope drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively. We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a ghost. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. There's a screen. Over Love. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 9. James left side. It's blocked. Shepard covered by LeBron. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Now here's ball covered by Parker. And Parker comes with the help, and Nance kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's a Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
LeBron James on the wing. No good again that time. Lakers trail by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Shepherd. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Kevin, I really think it's important that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Clark, when you were playing, what was your game day routine like?
Well, it was simple. I didn't complicate things, Kevin. I tried to get a good meal, was just beginning to learn how to eat properly and best for my body. And then I would always try to get an hour to 2-hour pregame nap. That goes all the way back to high school. I enjoyed just getting off my feet. Sometimes I would fall asleep completely. Other times I would just kind of drift into a light sleep. But just having that routine of resting before games was part of how I got ready to try to serve the other guys up.
For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Stolen by Zubac. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Zubac. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Baldwin. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Baldwin's got 4 this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James' game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Zubac kicks the ball. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope on the wing, Nance. He dishes it to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron outside. Love with the screen for James. Fires for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And here is Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. Ball no good. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Baldwin the pass to James. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 6. Baldwin kicks to Curry. Ron right side. Here's Baldwin, covered by Nance. And it's LeBron missing. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Now the feed to Stevenson. Shot from 16. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They set the pick. LeBron passes to Baldwin. Now the Lakers on the break. Ball's running, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
James outside. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Ball. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's getting around 16 points a game, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. LeBron a screen on Nance. Off the screen, and that one's good. James has got 13 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Passes to Shepherd. From 15 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Baldwin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stevenson kicks to Nance. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Baldwin kicks to Rubio. Out to the right wing. Howard, the pass to the chosen one. Baldwin. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tony, how is the game going for you all in the first half?
A lot of intensity, very physical. We're playing pretty well, but I'm not very happy the way we finished the first half. We had a good lead, and they came back on us, so in the second half we have to do it again.
Got to pick up where you left off. Thanks, Tony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
You got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. The Lakers trail. So for the Lakers right now, ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. There, the backcourt. Hands out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Shepard in at the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. And again, it's Larry Nance. Nance has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now ball. Here's Zubac. And that misses. That would have put him up. James outside. Here's Baldwin. A three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nance, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Larry Nance, Clark, one of the few young Lakers who's a positive at the defensive end of the floor.
Exactly, Kevin. Very impressive at that end. He's solid, understands positioning and guarding his guy and helping out his teammates. Long and athletic and eager to get after it defensively.
Over to the left wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Baldwin kicks to James. Over Caldwell-Pope. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from James.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. It seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Shepard. And the rejection by James. Down low. And Love with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Caldwell-Pope kicks the ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Nance. To the left side wing. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Shepard on the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 3. Feeds the ball. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Baldwin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Ball with it. 15 points in the game. Nance a screen. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The teardrop falls in. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
Baldwin kicks to James, and LeBron throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Shepard covered by LeBron, and the rejection by James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Shot to the line to shoot 2. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, they've also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Noel comes in for Kevin Love. And Daniels subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Noel passes to Baldwin. Right wing. And Noel kicks to Baldwin. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard, reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Ball's got 17.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Noel in the corner. Baldwin kicks to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here for the lead. Baldwin can't get it to go.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Over to the wing. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him. Ricky Rubio checked in for Cleveland. The Lakers also making some changes. He's checked in for Zubac. Brandon Ingram comes in for Larry Nance. And Robert Covington subbed in for Caldwell Pope. To the left wing. Here's Shepard. LeBron with the block. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. For 3, Covington hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 8.
Man, that's just solid use of the pull-up there by Robert Covington. I mean, when the defense stays away from him, he has no problem letting it go.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 39.
Mercy, mercy me.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Good work there as it goes.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Ball, the pass to B. Covington setting the pick for Ball. Here's Shepard. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Baldwin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The first free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Howard comes in for James, and Curry subbed in for Troy Daniels. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Jackson comes in for Ball. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. There's a screen. On the wing, Stevenson. And there's another one for the Lakers. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Rubio outside. He feeds it to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio with great vision and no hesitation on the delivery.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Curry against Stevenson. No good with the layup.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Ingram comes with the double team. Kicks it to Stevenson. Dishes it to Jackson. And there's the pass to Ingram. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ingram's got 10 points.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating. He played his college basketball at Duke. Seth Curry has really emerged as a solid NBA player, even though he was undrafted. A combo guard, he makes shots, and he makes plays.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Ball.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taking that shot.
And that one's good by Stevenson. And Seth Curry, much more of a shooter than he is a passer.
We'll see if he can make the transition to point guard that his brother did. I mean, in the meantime, his 6'2" height leaves him something of a disadvantage against bigger shooting guards. But I tell you what, this young man is impressed with his ability to be a solid NBA guard.
And Stevenson kicks to Covington. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trailing. Howard with a screen on Covington. Here's Baldwin. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Ingram. Here's B. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Baldwin. Covington with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Screen by Howard. Curry kicks to Baldwin. Back to Noel. And he converts the layup. Noel's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Here's B. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer!
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with the chosen one. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Inside, here's Stevenson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
The chosen one passes to Shumpert. He can't get that one. The Lakers in the lead. And Stevenson kicks to Covington to the middle and stolen by Howard. From downtown, again, Shumpert missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Jackson kicks to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Here's Zubac. And no good. Good D by Howard. Love at the elbow. Shoots over Ingram. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Here's the chosen one. Nailed from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And stolen by Howard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. Needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Jackson. There's the dish to Ingram. A floater. It's tipped. Love with the screen on Jackson. Guarded by Jackson. Bank shot, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell-Pope.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
It's a pick by Love. The chosen one passes to Shumpert. There's the triple. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. All comes in for Jackson.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Shumpert. There's the screen. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from James. Out left to the wing. For the 3. Nance gets the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Nance a screen on LeBron. Pass to Zubac, looking to end the drought. Great tee that time from Love.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
The game now all time.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Screen by Howard. Left side, Shumpert. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shepard, James covering. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. And too long on the shot.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Down low, here's Zubac. Count it, good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
LeBron outside. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Ball. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. James outside. To the middle. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shepard, covered by LeBron. James with some nice D. He kicks it to Howard. Cleveland moving it around, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Baldwin, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. LeBron, a screen on Nance. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 8. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the feed to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 11 points here in just the second half. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Here's Baldwin, covered by Nance. And it's Love missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Baldwin. In the corner, it's James. No good on the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Ball. Off The screen. The pass to Zubac. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Baldwin. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Zubac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Not a lot of room. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Baldwin, the pass to Rubio. Here's Baldwin. They set the screen. Feeds it to Shumpert. Kicks it out to LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Again, James missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ball, the pass to Zubac. And the rejection by Love. That puts them in the lead. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And here is Ball. Zubac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to Ball. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And that one is good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Well, Cleveland shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Baldwin, and that one is hammered home.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Shumpert, James covering. Great D that time from James. He feeds it to Shumpert. A minute 50 left in the game. Here's Baldwin. Fires at the elbow. Yep, that one goes in there. Baldwin's got 57 points.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
Passes to Shumpert. Now here's Zubac. Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Off target from outside. Pass to Baldwin. For 3. Love dishes to LeBron. And Ball comes to help. Baldwin kicks to Rubio. Oh, wide open look for Love. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And how about the intensity that Love has there on the board? Superb at timing how he jumps for offensive rebounds.
Man's a screen. Pass to Shepard. Man's a screen on James. Here's Shepard. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. This crowd all over. Turned up.
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you could be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. As we see if they can come back.
Doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 5. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Knocks it loose. A drive by Shumpert. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Trifecta! 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And the Lakers with some changes. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Free from Stevenson. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allows you to win this game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.